everyone, and welcome to Stephanie Reacts to Game of Thrones. Today I will be doing Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 8, The Prince of Winterfell. Well, last time we saw this, we saw two children's bodies burnt, and you all think it's Bran and Rickon to do, but as we all know, they two can't die this early in this programme. So let's continue and see if it is them or not, and see how, if it is not them, where they go, where they continue to go and all that, and if they get home and stuff through future episodes. So let's get started. Previously on that Game of Thrones.
And want to deepwood mock to my sister. Inform her that she's to bring 500 men to Winterfell.
When we sail for King's Landing?
As soon as I've consolidated my troops, then you lead the fleet into Blackwater Bay.
The fist of the first men! Thousands of years ago, the first men stood here.
They came here to get away from something. I don't think it worked.
Do you really think I'll let you ship Marcelo off to Dawn?
Dawn is the safest place for her.
I want you to know what it's like to love someone, to truly love someone, before I take her from you.
You let a half-wit escape with a cripple. And Rickon too, the little one.
Gone, along with a wildling woman.
Wait, I know that farm. They'll give us some food. We can't risk it.
I've been treating your wounded men.
I'll probably be farm children. Children at a farm. They kidnap, then and burn.
Show you his stores.
Let them believe. Oh aye, the army with this. She gets the army to him.
They want your head.
Old Lord Coster-Waldau doesn't seem to like me.
You strangled his son with your chains.
He was in my way.
You're a man without honor. Brienne, your sword.
You have my dragons.
I will take you to the House of the Undying, where I have put them. The dragons wait for you.
No, he only has army.
I told you what would happen if you served me loyally, and what would happen if you did not. When you're done, you still question whether your new lord means what he says.
Right, let's continue. Did birds or did ravens? So who's the rider? Put it to his sister.
Why, it's the Prince of Winterfell.
Envy isn't attractive.
Envy.
You should be proud of your brother's achievement. I took the great castle of Winterfell with 20 men.
You're a great warrior. I saw the bodies above your gates. Which one gave you the tougher fight, the cripple or the 6-year-old?
I treated the Stark boys with honor, and they repaid me with treachery.
You treated them with honor by butchering them.
Before I had to kill them, I
You
treated
seized
them...
their home, as is your right. We're ironborn. We take what we need.
Exactly.
And you made them prisoners in their home and they ran away.
Right, true. No.
I'd call it bravery.
They made me a promise.
Your little boy prisoners made you a promise and you got mad when they broke it. Are you the dumbest cunt alive?
Don't call me a...
Heh.
A dumb
Cunt.
cunt. You're the only two Starks in Winterfell. You know how valuable those boys were.
If I hadn't killed them, the Northerners would think me weak.
You are weak. And you're stupid.
I'm warning you.
Go on then. Warn me.
She'll have your hide.
You haven't brought enough men. How am I supposed to defend Winterfell with just this lot?
You're not. I've come to bring you home. Father wants a word.
Is this a joke? Winterfell is the heart of the North.
Aye, it is. Hundreds of miles from the sea. We're islanders, baby brother. Had you forgotten that? Our power comes from our ships. And now that you've decorated your walls with the bodies of the Stark boys, every man in the North wants to see you hanged. When Robb Stark finds out...
Won't find out. We killed all the ravens. We have all the horses. I've taken Winterfell. And I will keep Winterfell.
Leave us.
She'll probably do something about it. I know she's a bitch, but she's not a cold-hearted bitch like he is.
Theon, you're
Slap.
my blood. We both loved our mother.
Slap him.
Endured our father. Come home with me, don't die here alone.
I don't intend to die.
You're a terrible baby, do you know that? Bawling all the time, never sleeping. And one night you just wouldn't shut up. Screaming like a dying pig. I walked over to your crib, I looked down at you.
Check up
I
on
wanted to strangle you. And you looked up at me and you started screaming.
Oh.
You smiled at me. Don't die so far from the sea.
You're gonna die.
I brought you a present, Lord of Bones.
Already got one, Crow. Don't need two.
Mance will want to question this one. Knows all about where the crows are and what they're planning.
The half-hand knows more. This one's just a little boy. Got him!
He could have killed me half a dozen times.
And now he wishes he did. Got him!
But he's a bastard of Winterfell, Ned Stark's son. Mance will want him.
What does Mance want with a dead man's bastard?
I don't know. I think he'll want to decide for himself.
She's trying to keep him alive.
He runs. I'll chop his balls off.
He runs. I'll do it.
Anger, I already have. Look at you. You're ready to chop my head off. Do you think you could? Do you think you could beat me in a fair fight? I've never seen you fight. The answer is no. There are 3 men in the kingdom who might have a chance against me. You're not one of them.
All my life, men like you've sneered at me. And all my life, I've been knocking men like you into the dust.
If you're so confident, unlock my chain. Let's see what happens.
Do you take me for an idiot? Enoch.
I took you for a fighter. A man of power. Woman of honor. Wasn't it? You're afraid.
A man of fighter, woman.
Maybe one day we'll find out, Kingslayer.
She's like Joan of Arc. A warrior.
King's Landing
Speaks on anybody.
an hour after Stannis lands his force. It's not too late for King Joffrey and Cersei and the court to ride west to safety.
Surrender the Iron Throne.
Better than seeing their heads mounted on the city gates. Stannis will execute them all.
No, a king who runs will not be king for long. He's a Lannister. He'll stand and fight. Stannis 2 days from the capital, and a wolf at my doorstep.
Scouts as sure as Robb Stark remains north of Ashmark.
The last time the scouts assured us of Stark's movement, he lured us into a trap. Which is why my son is his prisoner. Too close to Castle Rock.
He sent a splinter force.
Wonder what she's thinking.
The Greyjoys have done us
Listening to all these stories about her family.
Risk marching on Casterly Rock until he's at full force.
He's a boy and he's never lost a battle. He'll risk anything at any time. Because he doesn't know enough to be afraid. We'll ride at nightfall. I want a full night's march before he knows we're on the move. Clegane,
who's on the move?
garrison here at Harrenhal. Track down this brotherhood and destroy them. The girl's proven herself a good servant. She'll stay on with you. See that he doesn't get drunk in the evenings. He's poor company when he's sober, but he's better at his work.
She'd rather be on the battlefield with yous to kill you. Think she's got one more name to say. Think this is it.
Look, it's Yoren's little cunt. Used to be a boy, now it's a girl.
Where's Jackin?
Don't care. Where's your stick now, bitch? I promised to fuck you with.
Come on! Time to kill some wolves!
You need sour cherries to make it right. And the secret is, you dry the stones and then you break them with a mallet. That's where the real flavour is. You crush them up real fine, and then when you're finished, sprinkle them over the pipe.
Where's Jackin?
She's a horsewoman. No.
I need him now. Lord Tywin's marching tonight.
You need him.
He's helping me.
I saw him.
Where? Where? Where?
They were rushing out the gates a few hours ago. On patrol. They burn my ears.
Too late, baby, then.
What's wrong with him anyway?
Right, too late to get him killed.
Man's just gonna march on the wall. When it does, one brother inside his army be worth 1,000 fighting against it. They'll never trust me. Hey, mate. If you do what needs to be done, what?
How does it feel knowing those men all died? So you could skip through the snow with your little savage girl. I didn't. I should have known better. Trusting a traitor's bastard!
Alright, they're planning an escape.
It's not yours to kill, Crow.
Does she know? Oh, that was fast.
I like to keep my hands clean.
Alright, it's not him. I thought that. Yeah, alright, you're right there. The Lannisters. That's his protector. He just left with his horses.
You should start wearing a gold cloak.
I don't want to wear a gold cloak.
You're commander of the city watch. You shouldn't be dressed like a common
The
self.
cloak slows you down in a fight. Makes it hard to move quietly. And the gold catches the light, so you're nice and easy to spot at night.
Well, you're not sneaking through alleyways any longer. You're supposed to stand out.
We had a deal, and wearing a gold cloak wasn't part of it.
Fine, fine. No gold cloak.
We'll take the gold instead from the cloak.
What?
What?
What? Why are you staring at me?
You don't want me cleaning my nails? You don't want me looking you away? Why am I here?
To help me plan the defense of King's Landing. Stennis would be here any day.
And one of these explains how to beat him.
He
The
hopes.
history of the great sieges of Westeros by Archmaster Chevelethan. Cheveletesh.
Gvaltish.
You can pronounce that.
I'd swap all your
So
books for
Valchis.
good archers. My Lord Hand, Martha, I must compliment you on the Gold Cloak's performance these last few weeks.
Did you know there has been a marked drop in thievery?
I did not know. And how did you accomplish this marked drop in thievery?
Me and the lads rounded up all the known thieves.
For questioning?
No.
For killing.
It's just the unknown thieves we need to worry about now.
We talked about this.
Aye, we talked about it.
Have you ever been in a city under siege? Maybe this part's not in your books. See, it's not the fighting that kills most people, it's the starving.
Hello.
Food's worth more than gold. Noble ladies sell their diamonds for a sack of potatoes. Things get bad enough. The poor start eating each other. The thieves, they love a siege. Soon as the gates are sealed, they steal all the food. By the time it's all over, they're the richest.
Depends who they're then.
Given the circumstances, my lord, I believe extreme measures are warranted. Ah, the great sieges of Westeros. Thrilling subject. Shame Archmaester Cheviothan wasn't a better writer.
Stannis knows King's Landing. He knows where the wall's strongest, and he knows which gates are weakest.
To go through, aye.
Mudgate. Could ram or batter it down in minutes, and it's only 50 yards from the watch. That's where he'll land.
And if Stannis
Maybe it'll be land there. You think you would?
We could throw books at his men. We don't have that many.
Oh, the Queen.
Odd little boy.
I have a certain sympathy for odd little boys.
You and Varys both.
Excellent lamprey pie.
Were you slaving away in the kitchen all day?
I hear Joffrey.
Goes me, wasn't he?
An inspiration
Yeah,
for the
Queen.
troops. The young king in his shining armor, fighting to defend the capital against the wicked old rebel.
He's only a boy.
Younger boys are off fighting his war.
He's not ready.
What is he? 17? Remember Jamie at 17?
Better than you. Some men have a gift for this sort of thing.
So he dies at 19 then.
His place is not on the battlefield.
We're told he dies in season 4, Joffrey does.
Sadly.
So he's 17 now, season 2. 18, season 3. 19, season 4.
Yeah, I'd say you possess above average intelligence.
You shipped off my only daughter. And now you want to send my eldest son to the battlefield to die.
He'll have his King's Guard protecting him. He has the finest armor gold can buy. He needs to be out there. The men will fight more fiercely seeing their king fighting beside them, instead of hiding behind his mother's skirts. Any dessert?
Do you know why Varys is so dangerous?
Because he has thousands of spies in his employ. Because he knows everything we do before we do it.
Because he doesn't have
Aye.
Neither do you.
Perhaps I'm dangerous too. You, on the other hand, are as big a fool as every other man. That little worm between your legs does half your thinking.
It's not that little. Why are you smiling?
Because
I know.
Why are you happy?
Because I have your little whore.
I thought you preferred blondes.
Such a droll little fellow. Tell me, have you married this one yet? No? Good. Father will be so pleased.
Why do you care who I fuck?
Because a Lannister always pays her debts. You stole my only daughter. You plot to have Joffrey killed.
This is madness. Stannis will be here in days. You need me.
For what? Your skill in battle?
Mm-hmm. It's knowledge.
Your whore. Lovely body. The bruises will heal in time.
Where did you find her?
Varys isn't the only one who hears whispers. Really, a Lannister lion necklace. You need to hide your secret halls more carefully.
You've forgotten the most important thing about halls.
No? Well,
They're dispensable.
Tell me.
You don't buy them. You only rent them.
Aye, so they're dispensable.
Lie, baby brother. This one you like. You like her very much. Could it be love? Don't worry, she'll be treated gently enough. Unless Joffrey is hurt, and then every wound he suffers, she'll suffer too.
Is there anything else? They're dead. That's what they are. The guys will probably be dead. Aye. He's hanging.
If the wind holds, we'll reach King's Landing in a day.
Will it hold?
Can't make promises for the wind, Your Grace.
I admire you, Sir Davos.
Thank you, Your Grace. Pleased to hear
Is this the 40 men they said to bring back the Kingslayer?
So you take the onion for your sigil, sew it on your coat, fly the onion flag.
My son wishes me to change it. 3 mermen with tridents, something like that. I understand why the older families look down at me.
Do you? Why?
My father was a crabber.
And?
Well, sons of lords don't like to break bread with sons of crabbers. Our hands stink.
And where were those lords when Storm's End starved?
Well, many fought bravely for your brother. Many fought for the Mad King.
You defend these men who insult you behind your back.
What some are happy to do it to my face.
You were forgotten. Robert and Ned Stark, they were the heroes, the glorious rebels, marching from battle to battle, liberating towns from the yoke of the Mad King while I held Storm's End with 500 men.
No one has forgotten Your Grace.
Robert did. He gave Storm's End to Renly after the war. Renly never fought a day in his life.
He was only a boy.
So why'd he give him Storm's End?
Because he'd probably be the next true lord.
The horses.
Winterfell.
We weren't riding anywhere. Not with the castle surrounded. We couldn't feed them, so fine, the horses. And the cats. Never liked cats, so fine. I do
No.
like dogs.
Cats are alright,
Good animals
I would
as well,
say.
But we ate them. Then the rats. The night before you slipped through, I thought my wife was dying. She couldn't speak anymore, she was so frail.
So you ate her as well?
And then you made it through the lines. Slipped right through in your little black sail boat with your onions.
And potatoes. Some salt and beef, I believe.
Every man on Storm's End wanted to kiss you that night.
I was relieved they did not.
Robert told me to hold Storm's End, so I held it. Then he told me he was giving it to Renly, so I gave it up. Insult or no, I gave it up. Because Robert was my older brother and he was the king, and I've always done my duty. But now I'm the rightful king by every law of Westeros. When I sit the Iron Throne, you'll be my hand.
But if you're the king, then why are you looking for Rob Stark?
I'll pray us if he will.
I expect you'd be the first crabber's son to wear the badge.
Traitors.
You're a master of whisperers. You're supposed to know.
Oh, there he's there, Joffrey.
No man can be in all rooms at all times.
We were just saying, you've not seen him in ages.
Little birds in the north, my lord. But I haven't heard their songs since Theon Greyjoy captured Winterfell.
The Stark forces are distracted. Now is the time to strike.
To strike? My dear nephew, you do see these men preparing the walls for siege. You do understand Stannis Baratheon sails this way?
If my uncle Stannis lands on the shores of King's Landing, I'll ride out to greet him.
A brave choice, Your Grace. I'm sure your men will line up behind you.
They say Stannis never smiles. I'll give him a red smile, from ear to ear.
Imagine Stannis' terror.
Wonder if it's him that killed.
We should bury them.
I'd leave them up a few more days. Sends a message.
We haven't got the damn message yet. A few more days won't help.
As you say, it don't hurt to let him rot a while longer. What's this?
Gold. For the farmer. For his trouble.
His troubles are done. He's feeding the crops now. His wife too. You want to keep a man silent, you silence him.
No, he must think the boys are alive then, still. You seen her? Stealing the food for them.
Got as far as the farm, and then double back. Walked through the stream to throw off the hounds. Hoped this would be the last place they'd think to look.
You're right. So far.
Who was that out there? Hung up at the gates?
Must have been the farmer's boys.
Killed them, burned them, and passed them off as little lots.
They mustn't know. Bran would blame himself.
They'll never hear it from me.
Oh, Bran's listening in. Well everyone, I hope you liked that reaction in that episode as well as I did. And thanks for watching. And don't forget everyone, I'll put Seska Says his description, no, Seska Says his link in the description down below, well, down there. So you can check out her channel and everything. I'll see you all next time for episode 9, Blackwater. Till then, bye.